Hey people, CzarThwomp here and welcome to episode 14 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time we finished up investigating Global Studios for the most part, and it was quite the eventful time. We got to see Penny's crazy side, her crazy otaku side in regard to trading cards, and we also pimped me out for information. Yay! So let's just get going. So let's get moving. To be continued, yes. I wanted to end it there because it was like, really, where do I end it at that point? No, I don't want to save the game. I'm not saving, I save after every 5 episodes. Because, frankly, this isn't like Danganronpa where I would literally have, like, 5 hours. I could easily get to this, like, very quickly. I'm only going slow for the sake of showing you guys stuff. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Nia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked?
We have to find something, Phoenix, today! It's that or we lose the trial!
This isn't gonna be easy. October 19th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studio. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that producer's going to come out. The prosecution calls Mr. Sam Minetta to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the system I knew. Wrong. They say you should meet your heroes. And this is why. Edgeworth is broken on the inside. That is the face of a man who has been just shattered on the inside. Like, sure, Edgeworth looks stoic. But on the inside, he's crying, knowing that the director of his favorite TV show ever, he just called him a noob. Sam Minetta, I'm a director of television. Were you at Global Studio on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the person. And look at that face. Mia's not putting up with any of this crap. She's just like,
okay, Phoenix, just get this done with. I don't care anymore.
Mia she just dropped all cares in the day of the murder. I was at the studio from around 9 a.m. that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else does in the employee area. But I hadn't mean to do your 2 trailers, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until about 4 o'clock. During the meeting, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. The day of the murder. Okay. Is that what you always come into work? Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know about the freaks in your industry. Yes, FWIW. I was pretty busy all that day, sadly. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, the security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. No, he was cheering on the hammer if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just us four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would.
Yes, come on. You gotta press everything here. This actually screwed me over the first time I played through this game. Just I was like, well, why do I press? What evidence do I present? And I'm like, oh, I have to press every statement. Why are you going for so long?
I'm pretty sure Jules already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Oh, right, that's the wind.
What's the point of me missing my guns? The ROFS!
Rough! Rolling on the floor, starving.
Rough! I hear that you've everything at T-Bone steak!
What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-Bone steak! The assistant cooked them up!
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
Okay, let's do this. So, in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix!
Yeah?
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
It's contradictory! Yes, it does seem like... Yeah, you have to bring up the fact that he has the plates.
What do you mean, Twits?
When I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates on the table, the same kind of plates in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it, but I did eat after all.
T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So, when exactly did you eat it?
We took 1 hour break during the meeting. I whooped it down and...
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, then that contradicts his testimony. I'll press him on that one in a bit more. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Press him on that. You didn't take a single break.
Well, yeah, not one.
What's he swing so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Yeah, you have to press that one piece of evidence and then do a press harder. Yeah, it does not unlock until you get to that part. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Raffle! Well, Raffle, like, you're lowering on the floor laughing right now? Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess I did take a little break. Phoenix, good job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about his break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Now you get to cross-examine this freak of nature for a bit more. The break.
Yeah, FWIW. We took a break, Ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder through your one lord. That's not enough time for the T-bone steak if you ask me.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. I could eat a steak in that time. Just challenge me. You ever seen me eat meat? It's like a show. It's like a shark frenzy. My eyes practically go in the back. My eyes, people's dilating. I'm just eating it. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Like I said, never challenge me when it comes to meat. I will eat your finger. Just you reach out for my meat. I'll practically bite off your finger. Like I said, it's always better just to press. And then once you know what you're doing, then you go in for the kill. After all, you're not on a time limit. This isn't Danganronpa where you have like 2 minutes to figure things out. What time exactly did you take this break?
I think it was around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of the death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on the trailer table.
Oh right, the other one was Diva's. Sorry, Diva's Gad's place.
Yeah, that's where you find out the pun to her name. Because if it wasn't obvious enough, because like really, the thing is, as the series goes on, just a lot of the pun names get more obvious. the prime example being all the Kuranese puns in Spirit of Justice. Literally, just the names are just so. No offense, I love Spirit of Justice, I love Karain, but just the names are so. The puns are to a whole new level. But hey, for one thing, it's great creating OC characters. Steve Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat.
Now your time to say commit murder with you. One yawn.
Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer have nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? That's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree with that. It's impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Ha ha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. Because we have the tree. We know for a fact that they couldn't really get out of that because of Mr. Monkey. True, the breaking up the trailer came right at the time of death. However, the path there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkeyhead barred the way! This is another thing of Edgeworth. He is horrible when it comes to remembering names. Calling this the Miss Monkeyhead. It's Mr. Monkey. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio's head mascot. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Miss Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point, and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. Hey Phoenix, you gotta take victories where you can, especially when it comes to Edgeworth. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on the case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the studio on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to the Studio 1. But what if the victim went to Studio 2? I swear, I'm sorry. I don't mean to toy with you that much. It's obviously the case. Jackhammer was the one in the Steel Samurai costume. He went to Studio 2 to try to kill D. Vasquez. And things went wrong from there. Look, this isn't big spoilers. Come on, this isn't pivotal to the plot. This is all case 3. Case 3s are always the throwaway case. Except if you're doing Apollo Justice, in which case it's case 4. Always case 4. Ugh. Actually, no, that is case 3. Sorry, I got my cases mixed up. Spirit of Justice was case 4, was being the throwaway case. And then in Dual Destinies, it was case 2. Furthermore, with regards to the photo in the steel center of the student, now, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn them that day. All that's lacking is decisive evidence that he's the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we have indeed decisive evidence. Our witness. Who is the witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness told her at a moment when the Steel Samurai skewed the victim. I just love how my Kokiji voice just blends into my Edgeworth voice. Like it's become a very fiber of my being. Order. I will have order, I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
But Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was still a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we'll prove it. I guarantee it. Leave a dozen. Be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. You're to the children everywhere. And Edgeworth for some odd reason.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. And Edgeworth. Let's do this.
October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court Room number 4. The court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witnesses are grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. Yes, Phoenix is the bad guy in this case. And not the scary prosecutor in his pink suit. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Over right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Cody! Answer his questions, okay?
Hey, it's you! It's a nice lady! Nice boob lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in the 2nd grade! Except puberty hit this kid like a truck. I get the feeling that this is gonna be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, I mean Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. Well, considering the household Edgeworth grew up in, I'm surprised he's even remotely capable of being gentle. I mean, just look at his family. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops?
You want me to tell you in grants with the beard over there? Just, Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer being a gentleman myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly prohibited in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Yes, the fact that Cody Hackins has done something that even the most hardened criminals were unable to do. He actually managed to triumph over Edgeworth. I am dead serious. He managed to actually managed to win an argument with Edgeworth. And mind you, like, granted you could say, oh, Edgeworth, like, during those hard criminals that we really see Edgeworth take down, he has years of experience. No, it was only like 2 years later. And the thing is, mind you, some of these guys are like these high-ranking officials that have like peerless power, and Edgeworth's taking them down, no qualms dug, no prisoners. But then just Cody Hackins, this 8-year-old kid, comes by and he beats Edgeworth. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on him the day of the murder. You better make a note of that in your court record.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. No, I think I have a hair on my mouth. Ugh, don't you just hate that? When you have like a hair on your tongue. Yeah. And then it goes back in your throat. You want to swallow it, but then it just does not come down. But then you try to go into your mouth to get it out, but then like it's just your fingers get all wet, but you still can get the hair. Why am I going on a rant for? Like, this is weird. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day. Google Maps for the win, B. I went through the woods on the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right with my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, I would have been a great job for I tell you. Anyways, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. That's pretty obvious, though. Very well. Very well. The defense gets across the and be gentle. Remember, talk to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly. And smarter, to be honest. Literally, like, this kid is smarter than Gumshoe and Larry combined. The one thing... I want to just see this one. I know what the answer is. It's that camera. Was the first time you went to the studio? Actually, I've been up a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day, and that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I didn't do it. How am I gonna talk when you cut me off like that? Jeez! Basically, I got kind of lost. Yes, you gotta go, and I came up by the studio. Come on, where is it? Right with my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, this is where I took down. They put it all the way at the end, and that's when you gotta present the camera. I always have my camera with me, literally. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Did you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? All the cool covers are doing it! Like, it's like he's prepubescent Nekomaru. Ugh, I just realized that. I'm giving him like some kid Nekomaru voice. Mr. Wright, a word with you. But then again, I don't really have like a headcanon voice for Cody. So I'm making do with what I can do. Uh-oh, was I putting too much pressure, too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of like a new source of camera. How do I explain that? Yes, this is the year 2. Yes, before you ask though when the series takes place, it actually takes place in the year... It actually takes place in the year 2016. That's right. Technically, in 2016 at this time, no one knows what a digital camera is new. But then again, this game did come out in 2002. Sorry, about 2001. 2001, 2002, that range. Or is it? Anyways, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the series. I can't believe I'm getting the timeline mixed up. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so! I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? What have you heard? What have you heard about my family rights? Because I would not let you start sousing my mental adoptive father. Well, Cody. Sorry, what was that? Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So, you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The steel samurai, he goes to the bad guy. Wham! Then, when the bad guy stopped moving, he's so strong, the steel camera rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. What I saw. Yeah, you gotta press. This is one of those pressing ones. So, why did you use it? He's getting to that! Relax and listen! I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. Yes, couldn't take my eyes off it. So, you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course! You didn't turn away, not even once? No! Okay then, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah! I gave you that! The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person! He was a person! How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching Steel Samurai. I see. What happened next? Now, in this one, the thing we're going to need to use to progress is the Book of Heroes, because it's the final, because Cody documents the final blow. Why? Huh? What do you mean why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, cause the Seal Samurai brought you justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick, a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Press him harder. You always press him harder. Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you miss the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated that he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing.
Phoenix! I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you! You can figure it out!
Well, Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't. Basically, I know for a fact it's because the Steel Samurai actually lost. He couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder take place at his age? I'm sorry. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, you have another explanation? We have ascertained blah blah blah. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? You have to present the camera. He doesn't really know how to use it. I'm sorry, I basically was getting a little confused. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? I think we'll answer that question next episode. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next thing. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you later. Bye.